Hi Taurus, how's it going? I hope you're doing awesome. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to be doing a general reading for you. This is a Celtic cross spread. I've already cleared the energy of the cards and pulled your cards. So I'll go through them individually and then we'll do a summary at the end. And on the top right there, that's the overall advice card. Okay, so this is a Celtic cross spread. I just have it laid out like this for space for me. So your first card that came out is a Five of Swords, and this card represents your current situation. So when I look at all of these cards, it's telling me that there's a consistent theme of a loss of control and ego clashes and emotional dissatisfaction. So the Five of Swords, your first card, again, it represents your current situation. It's Aquarius energy. It's about conflict, underhanded behavior, bullying, intimidation, hostility. It could represent self-sabotaging behavior. It's also about standing up for yourself. It's a card of victory, fighting back, winning at all costs. It's a card of sneakiness, people being abandoned by those whom they've placed absolute trust in, a lack of communication. It's a card of loss, abandonment, betrayal, defeat, unfair play, walking away. So this points to conflict that wasn't clean. So arguments, tension, or a situation where someone won, but it cost trust or peace. And for you, this can be lingering resentment or pride or feeling like things turned pretty petty or unfair. Okay? So maybe you're feeling a little resentment, or there's lingering resentment, or you're feeling like things turned petty or unfair. Some kind of conflict that wasn't clean. Arguments, tension, or a situation where someone won, you or someone else in your life, but it cost trust or peace. And then the second card that came out is the King of Wands. This is either you, someone in your life, or a situation, male or female, in a general reading. Your second card represents what's crossing you or what's challenging you or your situation, or it could be what you're celebrating. King of Wands is Leo energy. So the King of Wands is someone who has a way with words. He stands for optimism. He's fearless. He takes control. He makes daring decisions. He represents vision. Someone who's daring to be different. He's experienced. He can see the big picture. He's a natural born leader. He overcomes challenges. He's free thinking, truthful, intuitive, protective, a visionary, someone who's confident, proud, loyal, dependable, action-oriented. So the King of Wands is a very strong, dominant energy, confident, leadership, but he also represents ego. And so it's telling me as a challenge, it could suggest that maybe someone in your life someone is being controlling or overly forceful. Or maybe you're struggling to step into leadership without becoming domineering. There's friction between conflict with the Five of Swords and strong will with the King of Wands. It's a Basically, it's a who's in charge energy, okay? Your third card is the Hermit reversed. When a card comes out reversed, it means you're getting extra protection from spirit. Your third card represents the basis of your situation or foundation. The Hermit is Virgo energy. It's represented by Virgo in astrology. So reverse for your foundation. This card is about loneliness, isolation, feeling like you've lost your way, being a recluse, being antisocial. It's a card of withdrawal, rejection, paralyzed by fear, being paranoid, restrictive, but it's also returning to society. It's a card of returning to society. So in your foundation position, it's telling me that there's avoidance of introspection. So it's saying you're not wanting to be alone with the truth, or you're ignoring your inner guidance, or you're feeling isolated, but you're not actually reflecting. So this weak foundation explains why the conflict escalated. There wasn't enough self-awareness or pause. And then your fourth card is the Queen of Pentacles. This card represents your past, but is relevant to your current situation, Capricorn energy. The Queen of Pentacles is someone who's very supportive, generous, caring, nurturing, a homebody, very practical, a healer, someone who's stable, down to earth, a homemaker, a wonderful mother, someone who enjoys the finer things in life, has good business sense, is healthy, enjoys her creature comforts. She can represent practicality, financial security, financial independence. So the Queen of Pentacles, again, it can be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, but mostly Capricorn. But this can actually be classic Taurus energy, stability, care, nurturing, practicality. So it's telling me that the past likely felt grounded or supported or secure, either emotionally or financially, which makes the current disruption feel even more jarring. And then your fifth card, you got the Devil upright. That's Capricorn energy. So your fifth card represents what's likely to happen very soon in your life, your immediate future. This is a card of feeling powerless, oppression, addiction, depression, dependency, attachment, feeling trapped. It's a card of materialism, playfulness, excess. It could represent success in your career. It's a card of lust, greed, your shadow side, your shadow self. It's a card of cheating, secrecy, secrets, mental health issues, feeling trapped, impulsive behavior. So, indulgence, ignorance, egotism again is coming up. This card is saying be mindful of how you're treating others. So this card is all about attachments to either people, habits, or patterns, or it's a card of temptation or unhealthy cycles, or again, you're feeling stuck or controlled. This is a continuation. The message is saying don't slide deeper into something you already know isn't good. And then your sixth card is the Page of Cups reversed. This card represents the outcome that you desire most in your situation. So the Page of Cups is either you, someone in your life, or they represent a situation in your life, male or female, in a general reading. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. So this is a card about emotional vulnerability, emotional immaturity, insecurity, disappointment. There's an imbalance of emotions here. You're doubting your intuition. You're neglecting your inner child. It's a card of childhood issues, ignoring your inner voice, creative blocks, attention seeking, vindictiveness, canceled engagements or canceled proposals. It's a card of envy, obsession, and jealousy. So this card is telling me what you want may not be entirely realistic emotionally right now. So it's telling me that you want an apology or you want emotional openness that isn't coming. Or you're feeling blocked in expressing your feelings. Or you're hoping for something softer, but being stuck in immaturity or avoidance. There's a mismatch between desire, gentle emotional renewal, and current behavior patterns. And then your seventh card is your self-image card, how you see yourself, and you got the Fool, Major Arcana. This is about a fresh start, a new beginning, adventure, originality, a new cycle, a clean slate, a free spirit, spontaneity, innocence, freedom, new beginnings, having faith, courage, taking a risk, being foolish, careless, being open. So this card is telling me that you see yourself as ready for a new beginning. Or you're wanting freedom, a reset, a leap forward. But it clashes with the Devil and the Five of Swords. It's like you're wanting a fresh start without fully resolving what caused the mess. And then your environment card, or how others see you in your situation, you got the Moon, reversed, Pisces energy. So this card is telling me that the Moon reversed is all about confusion, fear, deception, anxiety, self-deception, blocked intuition, a misunderstanding. It's a card of truth, releasing fear. Something was misinterpreted. There was a misunderstanding. It's a card of clarity and understanding. So this card is telling me that others may see things more clearly than you realize. Or it could be telling me that secrets are coming out. It's saying that secrets are coming out, or illusions are fading, or confusion is lifting. So it's saying that externally, the truth is surfacing, even if internally there's still denial or uncertainty. And then your ninth card is your hopes and fears, what you hope for and or fear the most in your situation. And you got the Queen of Wands. So this is, again, either you, someone in your life, or a situation, male or female, in a general reading. Aries, Sagittarius, Leo energy, Aries energy. The Queen of Wands is someone she represents courage, confidence, independence, determination. She's a social butterfly. She's courageous, vibrant, creative, intuitive, independent, someone who takes charge, someone who's organizing their life. They help others. She helps others. She can represent motherhood. She's self-assured. She represents smart planning. She's assertive, optimistic, charismatic. So this is interesting next to the King of Wands earlier. This card is telling me that there's a desire and fear around confidence, attraction, or independence. Maybe there's another strong personality, or maybe you're becoming that person. Or it could point to a dynamic between two strong-willed people. It's chemistry mixed with power struggles. And then the last card is the outcome card if nothing changes. The future card, and you got the Nine of Cups reversed. So this card is all about dissatisfaction or wishes not fulfilled the way you expected, or it's saying you got what you thought you wanted, but it doesn't feel good. So if you stay on this current path, it's going to lead to emotional letdown. Okay. The Nine of Cups, Pisces energy, when it comes out reversed, it's about a lack of fulfillment, a lack of inner joy, dissatisfaction, disappointment, a lack of accomplishment, a lack of success. It's unrewarding, it's low self-esteem, it's arrogance, it's immaturity, it's negativity, pessimism, arrogance, snobbery, unhappiness, misery. And the advice message is the Emperor, and it came out reversed, Aries energy. So the overall advice on the whole reading, the Emperor reverse is about a lack of discipline and abuse of power, someone who's domineering, rigid, stubborn, a tyrant, someone who's excessively controlling, a lack of control. It could represent recklessness, inflexibility. It can represent. So this ties everything together. This is telling me the core issue is misused or unstable control. So you're either being too controlling, or you're lacking structure and discipline, or you're dealing with someone who dominates in an unhealthy way. So the advice from Spirit is to redefine control in a healthy way, which means set boundaries instead of trying to win, or take responsibility instead of avoiding reflection, and lead your life. Don't react to it. This reading isn't about bad luck, it's about patterns. There's conflict driven by ego or control. There's avoidance of deeper reflection. There's temptation to stay in unhealthy dynamics. Or you're wanting emotional renewal without doing the inner work. The turning point is self-awareness and boundaries. So Taurus, this whole reading is about a struggle with control and ego. It's keeping you stuck in unhealthy patterns. It's leading to emotional dissatisfaction unless you take responsibility and make a grounded change. So that is your reading. Thank you for letting me channel these messages today. I'm sending you lots of love and strength. Take good care, and I will see you next time. Oh, there's a train. Bye.